I am in Sejong, Korea, a city you probably don't know much about because this city only exists since 2012 and it is a planned city. That means the government planned and built the whole city from scratch in order to move the capital from Seoul to this city. But well, that plan failed a bit because they estimated that by now over 1 million people would have moved here already, but in reality only about 350,000 people are living here now. And to be honest, the city feels a bit weird. It is pretty empty, basically everywhere in the city, almost like a ghost town. So I'm very curious to explore around here, and the goal for today is to explore the city, get first impressions, and to investigate if it's A livable city or B, a failed city. Let's find out. Feel free to join. I want to start the day with getting some food from a very popular restaurant here in Korea. And I want to see if I can use the bus to get there. So there's no metro here in the city. So I think the locals have to mainly rely on the buses. So let's see if it's easy for me to find out how to actually use the buses here. And if the bus can take me to where I want to go. Oh, we have a green light. Let me catch that. So the place where I want to go is in this direction. So I guess that if I'm just taking a bus that is coming from there, going there, that should be fine. Now, how many lines are we having here? Are these buses going in different direction? I don't know. And no surprise that I also can't read this. Luckily, I do still have the bus card that I got in the previous video when I arrived here. So I think I can just use that, so I don't have to get a new card. Because yeah, to my understanding, you can't pay cash on the buses here in Korea. So you always need to have a card. I just got it in a convenience store, so probably in all like the 7-Eleven or the CU stores, you can just buy this card and then top it up with money. So is this the map of the bus system here? Looks similar like a map of a metro system, right? But yeah, nothing here is in English, because yeah, this is not a touristy town yet. Excuse me, do you speak English? Is this the bus system? I want to go in this direction for 2 stations. Where am I now? Here? We are here. Government complex. And I want to go here. To Dandong. Take the bus here. Just any bus? These numbers I can take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same color.
Okay. So I think I can take all of the colors here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, 감사합니다. Thank you so much. Okay, I think it's very easy actually, because I think I can literally take all the numbers here, all the different colors. Every bus is going in this direction. And then I pay with the card?
Yeah.
Just tap? Yeah. Okay, very easy. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's just see how regular the buses are coming here. How high is the frequency? I will let you know how many minutes I'm waiting here now. And literally 2 minutes later, and there's a bus coming. Number B6, which is a number I can take. Don't know what it says. I hope there's still money on the card. To be honest, I'm not sure. I used the card yesterday already. I think I bought this card for 10,000. But then some part of this 10,000 will also be a deposit for the card. So I'm not sure how much money actually is on the card. Maybe half of it. Anyway, I am on the bus now. So I'm going only for 2 stations in this direction. So let's get some first impressions of the city. And yeah, same as yesterday when I arrived here, my impression is that the city is quite empty. I mean, this is a weekday, early afternoon now, and the roads are just looking very empty. But the good thing about the bus, the air conditioner is on here. It's not too cold. I would say it's the perfect temperature here. It seems to be a decent and nice, clean bus. Everything fine. And this is station number 1. So that means the next one I'm going off already. And yeah, I guess because the city doesn't have a metro system, maybe there will be one in the future. I can imagine when the city grows, they will actually also build metro systems here. But for now, the bus seems to be the number 1 public transportation here. And you see the bus is fairly filled. Okay, we also have a screen there which announces the next station. So the next one is Dodam-dong, which is where I want to go. Oh, and also the announcement, not only in Korean, also in English. again. Oh, and now it was green. And that was my first bus ride here in Korea's new capital. Okay, so let's have a look around. So, to my understanding, we are quite central now. So this is basically the city center as far as I know. And it looks like this here. Oh, I always like it when I'm in a country where you see how many seconds you have left on the traffic lights. We don't have that in Germany, and I'm always wondering why, because this is so useful. So you can see how many seconds you have left, not only as a pedestrian, also when you're a car waiting here, you know exactly how many seconds you have to wait. Some countries in Asia have this, and I always wonder why don't we have this in Germany as well? It's so useful. Anyway, we have a coffee shop here. We have, I think, a little noodle restaurant. I'm not sure what this is. Yeah, that's the thing when you're in cities that are not touristy. And I like to be in cities that are not touristy. I love exploring places like this. But the thing is, obviously nothing is in English. So you can't read anything. Which to me makes it more exciting, to be honest. But I know that, yeah, some people also would disagree with this opinion and would be annoyed by that. Oh, so annoying, you can't read anything. But I enjoy it. But also here, the city center looks fairly empty, right? Not much going on. But I have to say also my first impressions here are everything looks very clean, very new, obviously. I mean, everything is very new here. We have these huge, I think these are condo buildings probably. Huge condo buildings here. Probably thousands of people can, in theory, live there. I'm not sure if there are thousands of people living in these buildings right here. But I am hungry now. So actually let me check the map where the place exactly is. So I'm always using Naver map here, which is the Google Maps of Korea, which works super well here. So if you're coming to Korea, definitely download this app. And yeah, it's just around the corner over there. Oh, and I'm just walking by a barber shop. It's always great, no matter in which country you are, you can always recognize barber shops immediately by this sign right here. So maybe, because yeah, I am looking for a haircut later today, but first I'm really hungry, so I want to get the food first. This is also very cool. I saw that at some places in Seoul as well. These sun blockers here at traffic lights. So you probably know most Asians don't really like to be exposed to the sun, and that's also the case here in Korea. So they have sun blockers here at places where people have to wait, for example for a green traffic light. Also, I've never seen something like this in other countries before. It's just small little things like this here and there that makes me really think, oh wow, this makes the life here in Korea so convenient. Why don't we have something like this in Germany too, right? I also noticed that there are many green areas within the city, like this little park here, surrounded by, once again, huge condo buildings left and right everywhere. Thousands of people can probably live here. But then we have seems like a running track where you can go jogging, working out, or just have a little walk together with friends maybe. And then there's also a little canal here, which is also right behind my hotel. My hotel is in this direction, and also behind my hotel there's something very similar. And that looks very beautiful, I have to say. Like imagine living there, you have a view over the little park here, the canal. You can see probably the sunset later on in this direction. So if your unit is facing this way, you have an amazing sunset view here, I guess. So they really tried their best to make the city look beautiful, in my opinion. And it works. I mean, it's obviously nice if you're living in a city and you're looking out of your windows and you see something like this, other than, I don't know, a dirty, busy main road, a concrete jungle. And they're also keeping the area very clean. There's a truck here, just cleaning the road. But yeah, once again, what a nice, lovely view here. Over the canal, a running track there, and then all these condo buildings right here. Okay, I think the restaurant that I'm looking for is actually inside a mall here. So we do have a mall. Let's see. And here is Lotteria, the #1 fast food restaurant in Korea. Basically the McDonald's of Korea, and I heard they have some very good and interesting items on the menu. So let's check it out. My first time trying this. So we have hamburgers, we have dessert chicken, we have coffee and drinks. First impression, the menu looks very similar to the McDonald's menu. So I think I'm going to order some classics, maybe a burger, some chicken. So we have hot crispy chicken burger, bulgogi bacon, big bulgogi burger. Oh, so many burgers to choose from. A shrimp burger. I think I'm just going with this one. Bulgogi burger. Would you like to upgrade your buns? No. Shake chicken. That sounds interesting. I'm not sure what shake is. Let's find out. Please choose a flavor. Onion, and then maybe something to drink as well. We have cider, we have cola, mango jelly. That sounds interesting. Let's get mango jelly. Okay, payment. I get a coupon or a little receipt. Number 158. So guess it works like in McDonald's. I'm just waiting now until my number gets called. And then I pay and pick up the food.
158번이세요.
Number 58. Okay, so Lotteria is the #1 fast food restaurant in Korea. They have over 1,300 shops all around the country, plus hundreds of more in other Asian countries. So from what I've heard, this is more popular than McDonald's here. If you're from Korea, let me know if that's true. Do you prefer Lotteria or McDonald's? And yeah, I'm having the bulgogi burger now. I have shake chicken, and we have a drink here. I forgot already what the drink I ordered. I think it was something with mango. Let me actually try the drink first. There's definitely also jelly down here. You can see it. Looks similar like chicken nuggets or like some chicken bites. And then actually I want to try one piece plain, just like this. Basically like the chicken McNuggets from McDonald's, but these ones are a bit crispier on the outside. And then I think what you're supposed to do is to put in the onion flavor and then shake it. I saw shaking fries before in the Philippines, so we have onion powder, which I think you're just putting inside here. We don't have shake fries or chicken in Germany where I'm from, but I think you are supposed to just shake it now, like this. And then, yeah, all the pieces are now covered with all the onion flavors, looking like this. Hope you can see it. Okay, let's try the chicken together with the onion flavor. Oh, to be honest, the onion flavor is a bit too strong for me. I think I preferred the first bite, just the plain chicken with no flavor. But now, all my pieces of chicken are covered with all the onion. Okay, but now, the highlight. The burger. I am a very big burger lover. I really like to eat burgers. So let's see what this burger has to offer. First impression, could also be a McDonald's burger. Looks very similar. And then we have the salad here, I think some mayo sauce. And then the bulgogi bun, which I guess it's going to be beef. And then there's a darker looking sauce underneath the patty. If you're from Korea or if you have tried Lotteria before and there's anything very special, any special burger that I have to try, let me know in the comments. But yeah, this actually, the first impression, this looks like a delicious burger, to be honest. Okay, let's give it a try. First impression, better than McDonald's. The first bite at least was better than McDonald's. Okay, here's what's interesting. If you eat McDonald's, and to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of McDonald's, also not of fast food chains in general, because usually you bite into the food and you immediately feel that it's not a high quality burger. I mean, obviously this is fast food. You can't expect much from places like this. But here, the first bite was not like that. It didn't feel as bad as biting into a McDonald's burger. I think what I like here is that they don't put too much sauce on it. I'm not a huge fan of putting tons of sauces on the burgers. So here it's only a little bit of, I think it's mayonnaise, and then maybe like a barbecue sauce here. Not too much. And then we actually have lots of salad. So you have a very fresh kick to all the bites. But yeah, to be honest, it is still fast food after all. You can taste it. It's not a super high quality meal. But I would say the first impression, maybe I need to try more food next time. But the first impression here is that it's very similar to McDonald's, but I think a bit better than McDonald's, to be honest. Okay, and that was a good meal. But let's continue to explore the city. Okay, and now the next place where I want to go is actually right over there, the watchtower, from where we can hopefully have a great view over the whole city. And yeah, this city is not a touristy city yet, not at all. If you search for things to do in Sejong, you will not find many things, but the watchtower is one of the few things that I don't really want to call it an attraction, but something to do here as a tourist. So I heard that most of the people who are living here at the moment are actually working in some form for the government, because the government is moving lots of departments already from Seoul to this city, encouraging people to follow that. So also moving from Seoul to this area. Actually, I think there's a little park right here. Oh no, not a park. There's a tennis court here, which looks very nice. Playing a round of tennis in this weather. Oh, I used to play tennis as well when I was younger. When I was a teenager, I used to play football or soccer and tennis. So this brings back some memories. I haven't played tennis in a while. And right next to us we have a lovely football field. And whenever I see football fields, that always brings back my childhood memories. Because I spent most of the days when I was a boy between 8 and 16 on places like this, playing football. Every day after school. Oh, that's great memories. Coming home after school. School in Germany usually ends at about 1 or 2 p.m. So you're home quite early in the afternoon and then spending all afternoon until it gets dark on the football field. Oh, good memories about my childhood. But anyway, that's not the topic for today. But yeah, we do have some sport places. I also saw some more places similar like this near my hotel. But yeah, what I wanted to say is, so the government is moving many departments to this city because yeah, the ultimate goal is to move the whole capital from Seoul to here, to Sejong. And the reason why I want to do that, from what I've read, plenty of reasons. One of the reasons is that, well, Seoul is quite near to North Korea. And let's say in case something really bad happens and North Korea decides to attack South, then Seoul would be basically the first city they come across after entering the country. And yeah, if you lose the capital city right at the start of the war, that is probably not something good. I'm not an expert when it comes to wars, but I can imagine that the capital city is not the city that you want to lose at the beginning of a war. So moving the capital a few hundred kilometers more south definitely makes sense when you think about that. Another reason why they want to move the capital from Seoul to here is the overpopulation and congestion in Seoul. Seoul is extremely densely populated and that leads to severe traffic congestion, high living cost and pressure on the infrastructure. And Sejong on the other side is designed as a smart city with modern infrastructure, and this should offer a better quality of life for government employees and residents compared to the overcrowded conditions in Seoul. And the move also aims to promote a more balanced regional development by decentralizing the concentration of economic and political power from Seoul to other regions of the country. Luckily, this city seems to be a very walkable city. You have proper sidewalks everywhere. Everything is new and modern, so actually walking around the city is no problem at all. I think actually later on I want to try if I can rent one of these bicycles. I also saw electric scooters a lot, so that would be even more convenient then. But just walking around here, no problem at all. A very walkable city. And by the way, there's a 7-Eleven store here, and I had a very interesting experience inside the 7-Eleven store earlier today. I only filmed that for my Instagram and my TikTok account, but I will also play the clip now for you because it was very interesting. I am inside a 7-Eleven store in Korea and there is nobody working here. It's actually quite difficult to just go inside here. I had to figure that out. There's no English explanation of how to enter the store, but you actually have to scan your credit card at this machine right here, and then you can enter the store and choose whatever you like. So as you can see, there's absolutely nobody working here at the moment. I am the only person here. Also, nobody is here. It is a bit weird. I had to ask the hotel staff of my hotel here how to actually enter the shop and how everything works. And then you have to scan your articles, everything you want to buy. You pay with your credit card, and I think the door does not open unless you have paid successful for everything you bought. I've never seen something like this before, that you can be on your own in the 7-Eleven store. Nobody working here. You need a credit card to enter. Welcome to Korea. And also here the same style of condo buildings again. You see them over and over all around the city. because yeah, the city is planned to host more than 1 million people. So there's a lot of space and probably also a lot of units available. And what I also like, I think, I can imagine that the crime rate here is very, very low. I mean, the crime rates in general are very low in Korea, but I can imagine that they are especially very low here. If I can find out the crime rate for this city, I will write it here on the screen for you now. And I think I have almost reached the tower. Okay, I am definitely the only person walking up here. Whew. It was actually quite steep to get up here. Okay, let's check out the watchtower here and have a look over Korea's new capital. Hello. I up the tower? Go up here? Okay, thank you. Okay. How many meters is the tower? 42 meters? But yeah, let's see what the view is going to be like here. And if we can actually see the whole city. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be very good here. Oh yes. Look at this, plenty of apartment buildings. I would assume all of these are apartments or condo buildings. And then if you have a look around, it actually looks like this all around. Plenty more over there, and then we have some really cool looking buildings here and there, like the building down here or the blue building over there in the background. So I have to say that also the design of the city looks very good. And you can also see from here that there are so many green places in the city. I see lots of green spaces actually. Over there, for example, is a very big green area. We have plenty of trees down here. It seems like they really thought of a concept for the city, making it a livable city with green areas, with park, sport areas. Okay, now the next mission is I want to get a haircut. So let's actually see if I can find a barber shop around here. Actually, I'm curious. I will sit down here in the shade for a minute. Actually, I'm curious if I can search barber shop in English on the Naver Map app, so on the Korean Google Maps, or do I have to search it in Korean language? So let me type in barber. Okay, searching for barber shop. Oh, actually it works. Let's see which one is near around here. So I think there's one here, which is probably the nearest one. 14 minutes walk. That sounds okay. Okay, then I would say let's walk to the barber shop. Hopefully it's open, get a haircut, and then we're gonna see if we can find this park, which I heard is very beautiful here. Also, I'm very curious if any one of you watching this is living in Sejong. Please let me know in the comments how it is. Is it a convenient city? Is it nice to live here? What are the things that you like about the city, or what are things that you're missing? I would be very curious to hear the thoughts of someone who actually lives here. I think there's a haircut place here, but I think it's only for women. Not for men. Oh, maybe it is. Hello. Hello. Can I get a haircut here?
예.
Yes.
2분 하고
After this, I can? Okay. Okay, I wait here. Video is okay here? I want to video how I get the haircut.
네.
Okay?
네.
Okay. That was easy then. I think this is not the shop that I had on the map, but I just came across this shop. And initially I thought this is only for ladies, but looks like also I can get a haircut here. How much does a haircut cost? How much?
14,000. 14,000.
15?
잠깐만요.
Let's find out the price first. 14,000. Okay. I think that's a very good price for a haircut in Korea. And yeah, this is my first haircut in Korea. You can cut like this.
예.
Okay.
오케이.
Also the line here, okay?
네.
Yeah. Okay. 감사합니다. Thank you very much. You speak English?
잘 못해요.
No English? Okay, no problem. No problem. I don't speak Korean.
아.
I am from Germany.
독일 Germany?
Germany, yeah.
네.
Okay. Okay, he starts just to cut now without washing or making the hair wet. So I have gel in my hair, but usually they make it. Oh, now he's doing that. He's making it wet, so it's easier to cut then. Okay, so he's starting with the top. Most barbers actually start with the sides, with the razor machine. But he's starting to cut the hair with the scissors at the top. But I mean, it doesn't really matter where you start. So I trust this man. Okay, we are finished with the top. And now he's starting to work on the sides. Usually I have like 1 or even down to 0 sometimes on the sides. So far he's really accurate and quick. I really like that so far. Oh, I really love how fast he is. And it looks really good so far. So he's not only quick, but also doing a good job, I think. Some barbers, they really take their time. And it takes a lot of time just to shave my sides. But here, so quick, literally like 2 minutes and the side is done. The first side. It's very good so far. I like it.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. Okay, now we are doing the same on the other side. I feel already much better. It's always a good feeling when you get a fresh new haircut, right? Okay, now the interesting part, now the line that I have on the side. So he's using a razor. Okay. Wow, I'm really impressed. That looks really good. It's so quick and easy. Yes, very good, very good. And so fast. I really like it. I think what he's doing now is not really cutting something, just thinning out the hair. If that's the right term in English. Just making the hair a bit thinner. Okay, looks like I'm also getting shampoo, which is great. Sometimes this is included in the price and sometimes you have to pay extra if you want your hair washed. Ah, just like this? Okay. Alright. And now the gel, styling the hair. Oh, it smells really good. Oh, also here the smell is really good.
소프트 하면서 건조됐을 때는 하드해져요. 이게 지나가면 이게 날아가면.
Sorry, I don't understand Korean. Please translate in the comment section if you understand that. Maybe he was explaining what the smell is like, or what type of smell it is. Very good. Thank you so much. I think I'm very happy with the result. And that was also not only very good, but also very quick. He was very quick and efficient. So that was one of the quickest haircuts I had in a while, and I think also one of the best I had in a while. Really happy with the result. 감사합니다. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Korea.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, welcome to Korea. I'm very happy to be here. Okay, bye bye. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Have a good day. Bye bye. Wow, what a lovely gentleman. Giving me a fresh, nice haircut here. So if you're in Sejong and you're looking for a barber, come to this place. I don't know the name, but if you're from Korea, you can probably read this. Oh, actually there's an English name here, so you can type this into the map and then visit this gentleman as well if you're looking for a haircut here in Sejong, the new capital of Korea. Okay, now I have a fresh and new haircut, but now I want to check out this park, which is one of the few things that you can find on the list if you search for things to do in Sejong. Like I explained already earlier, not many things here to do as a tourist. This is not a tourist destination, but the park is actually the #1 thing to do on the list. So we do have an e-scooter here, which to be honest would be very nice to use now, but I'm not sure how to use it. So I used these scooters in other countries before, for example in Malaysia or in the Philippines, and usually you have to download an app and then connect the app with your credit card, and then you can scan the QR code and activate the scooter. So I'm pretty sure this is also how this works here. So I don't see a name of an app here. What is the name here? Maybe I can search the name. GCOO scooter. Okay, so I have the app downloaded now. Let's see if it's easy. Log in to ride. Okay, so I need to add my phone number. Okay, phone number is added. Okay, I'm waiting for a verification code now that I should receive via text message. Okay, I don't get the verification code. So what I'm going to do now is I just continue walking, and if I receive the code, then I will try to find another one of these scooters. I actually saw plenty of them around the city. So then I will give it another try later. I think you can actually walk to pretty much every corner of the city in less than an hour, I would say. So the whole day, everything that you have seen so far is basically the same area around the city center. I just took 2 bus stops from my hotel, which is right over there. So 2 bus stops right over here to this area. And also, wow, check out how beautiful it looks here. We have the nice bridge over there, all these modern buildings in the background, and then just a nice area right here to drive your bicycle, go jogging, go for a walk. A canal again, a little bridge over the canal, and then this building here looks really futuristic, almost really nice. I will give you my final thoughts about this city and also if I think that this is a failed city or not at the end of the video. We also have these bicycles here, which work the same as the scooter. You need to scan the QR code. But update, I still haven't received the verification code on my phone. Let me check. No. So for some reason, I don't get the code. Without the code, I can't activate my profile. And without my profile activated, I can't scan the scooters or the bikes. Okay, I just typed in the park into the Naver app, and it's basically just walking straight for about 16 minutes. It's 879 meters, and that is basically crossing the whole city center now. So you can see that pretty much most places around the center are within walking distance. And yeah, here we have more scooters, but I still don't have the activation code. Oh man, that would be so cool to just cruise around here with one of these scooters. Huh. Do you know what I noticed here? What is a difference compared to Seoul? You don't find any street food here. In Seoul, I mean, it's not like there's street food everywhere in Seoul. It's not comparable with the amount of street food stalls you can find in Southeast Asia, in Thailand, the Philippines, Indonesia. But you can find it pretty easy actually still in Seoul. And here all day I haven't seen a single street food stall. Nothing, no food or snacks that you can just get by the side of the road. You always have to go to proper restaurants. So this is a big difference that I see compared to Seoul. Other differences, of course, it's way less busy here. I mean, Seoul has way more people, over 10 million people. And here we have less than 500,000 people. And also in Seoul, I haven't seen so many bicycles and e-scooters that you can rent. You can find it in Seoul as well, but here it's literally everywhere. You walk like 100 meters and then there are more bicycles or scooters to rent. So it's way more compared to Seoul. So yeah, the noise level here in the city is very low actually. Also, it's not really that high in Seoul. So not comparable with the noise level of South Asia, for example, with all the honking and the crazy busy roads. Seoul is not like that at all, but here the noise level is even quieter. Also yesterday in my hotel I slept really well because there was literally zero noise coming from the road and my window is looking right over the main road. Maybe you saw my video, my last video arriving here, and yeah, you saw my hotel room overlooking the main road, but it was very quiet in the night. So I had a really good sleep there. Okay, something that I'm missing now actually. I'm actually quite thirsty. And in Seoul, it's very easy to just get a drink. There's a 7-Eleven, a CU store, basically every few hundred meters. So no problems to always find drinks or little snacks. And it's a bit more difficult here. Like I haven't seen a convenience store in a while, to be honest. And I don't think that there's anyone around here. I think this is probably, looks like an office building. Actually, if it is an office building, I would imagine that there is a convenience store somewhere. Because I'm actually quite thirsty. So this is another difference compared to Seoul. The infrastructure of convenience stores, supermarkets is not as well developed as it is in Seoul. For obvious reasons. I mean, the city is quite new, so you don't really expect that. But still, something that I can mention. Maybe they are selling drinks and snacks in the park. That's my dream right now. I'm so thirsty. I also could go for a snack, to be honest. But to be honest, I doubt that a little bit. But let's see. Okay, are you ready for the number one thing to do here in Sejong as a tourist? The top recommendation according to the internet. The Sejong Lake Park. Here it is. And I really hope that they are selling drinks somewhere. I'm very thirsty. Let's have a look. Looks very beautiful here at least. The water looks very nice actually. I'm curious to have a closer look. Okay, at least something is being sold here. But I think it's just toys for children. And this place doesn't sell food, I think. Let's see, or maybe there's a little shop here. Oh yes, they are definitely selling drinks here, I guess. Oh yes, oh, finally. Oh, nice, I found something where I can drink. Hello. Oh, like a little convenience store right here. So let's see what I can get here. Coffee, soft drinks, energy. What is this right here? That looks interesting. Looks like a milky drink. Actually curious to try this drink right here. No idea what it is. Can't read it. Let's give it a try. I want to try ice cream from Korea.
Korean ice cream?
Korea ice cream.
Oh, all
This is all local brand.
local. Oh,
Korea ice cream.
this is a Korea traditional.
Korea traditional red bean ice bar.
bean.
Bean.
뭐라고 하지? Black bean?
Black bean. Black bean ice cream.
Okay.
Okay, this is good. Maybe not.
Not bad.
Not that good.
Not bad. Not bad.
Which one is your favorite? Which is the best? This one? Okay, what is this? Chocolate nougat bar. Since 1974. From Korea?
Korea.
Okay, I will try this. Okay. And what is this?
Ambassa?
Ambassa? Is it milk?
Milk soda.
Milk soda. Sounds interesting. Okay. I never tried this before. Looks like a nice area for picnic here as well, right? And I think that's what some people are doing here. Just chilling by the riverfront here, having some drinks, some snacks. Today is what day is today? Tuesday, in case you're wondering. So it is now actually 6:30 already. So almost sunset time. So maybe people come here after work to chill with friends, just enjoying the water here. Hello. Hello. And friendly locals here. And we even have some mountains around here. So I think the city is surrounded by some mountains, not the highest mountains, but some mountains. So I can imagine maybe you can also go hiking here actually. Alright, let's try the drink first. Milk soda. Did I hear that right? I think I've never heard about milk sodas before. To be honest, it's not bad. It's a milky yogurt-like flavor. I would describe it more like yogurt flavor instead of milk. Actually quite good, I'm surprised. Let's try the ice cream here. Looks like a regular chocolate ice cream. I think it says nougat bar. Regular ice cream, nothing too special, but also not bad. Same as in Seoul, it's really difficult to find trash bins. I want to throw away the trash from the ice cream. But no trash bin around here. I noticed and mentioned that already in one of my videos in Seoul. What's up with the trash cans in Korea? Why there are so few of them? Okay, I guess I have to bring this back to my hotel then and throw it away there. This is interesting. There's a signboard here explaining how many calories you can burn by having a walk here. So I just took a picture with Google Translate and translated it. So this is if you weigh 40 kilos and you walk for 30 minutes, then you can burn 74, 92, 110 and so on. So they encourage the people here to be healthy, exercise, have a walk, and they are showing you how many calories you can burn here. Do you know what would be cool here? If there's an area here in the lake where you can go swimming when the sun is shining, the weather is good, that would be nice, a little public swimming area, or maybe an area where you can rent a boat, like a little paddle boat or electric boat, and then cruise around the lake here. That is something that I can definitely see here in the future, or maybe this exists already, but I don't see it anywhere here. Okay, would I recommend coming here as a tourist? Probably not. It's not really a touristy place. There's hardly anything to do or see here as a tourist. I mean, there are no old buildings, no old temples here. The oldest building here is probably like, what, 12, 13 years old. So coming here as a tourist, at least at the moment, is probably not really worth it. Also, if you saw my previous video, my arrival here, I mentioned it there already that there were only 2 hotels to choose from on booking.com. If you search for Sejong on booking.com, you will find more hotels, but if you have a closer look into the details, most of the hotels you see are in the nearby city, which is, I forgot the name, but it's like 30, 40 minutes away by car. Here in the city center, at least on the dates that I am here now, only 2 hotels were available. So you you see, this is not a place that is made for tourists. But I knew that before coming here, so I'm not complaining. Just if you're watching the video and you think of coming here, keep that in mind. There's not really much to do here or to see as a tourist. And then let's answer the final question. Do I think this is a livable city? I think so, yes. The first impressions that I have here are really, really good. I spent basically a typical day here that could also be a regular day if you actually live here. I took the public transportation, I went for some food, I got a haircut, I had a walk around, and then I spent the evening here in the park. So I think this was a very typical day that you could also have if you actually live here. And I really enjoyed that. Everything is very modern and new and clean. The city is very walkable, many green areas. So I think it is a very livable city. But of course, I have to admit, I only spent a day here now. In order to really judge that, you probably have to spend at least a few weeks here. So I'm very curious, if you're watching this and you live here, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. What are your thoughts about this city? Do you like living here or not? Why did you move here? I would be very curious to hear some opinions. And yeah, do I think this is a failed city? Well, I don't really think it's failed. I mean, the city is very nice, very good impressions here, but yeah, not as many people have moved here as the government thought. But I would be very curious to return to this city maybe in, let's say, 10-15 years and see what this city has become. Because I see a lot of potential here for this city to become a very prospering and new and modern city in the future. And yeah, tomorrow I'm actually flying from here to another very interesting destination here in Korea. So stay tuned for that video. And if you haven't seen my previous video, my arrival here, me taking the bullet train from Seoul to here, then feel free to check out the video right here. Stay healthy, stay positive, and then see you on the next episode. Ciao guys.